Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. You get what you pay for with Robert Brown. We're going to talk lights today. I got this light sent to me and they asked me to review it for all you guys, so that's what I'm going to do. It's the BRINYTE HC01. It is a headband lamp, obviously. Let's open it up. Alright, this is the box, just so you know. That's the SKU on it. This is the NOCTUA. NOCTUA actually translates to something interesting in Latin. It's actually two cool things referring to the night. It's a constellation that doesn't exist anymore, and so I don't think it's that. So the other one is, in Latin, Noctua means night owl. Yeah, so this definitely refers to, I think, night owl. There you go. Inside here, let's look in there. You get USB in there, and what else do you get? You get that stuff. That stuff is a small little leaflet catalog of some other cool products they offer. Pen light, very cool. And some other things over here. This, it looks like the 2024 catalog. So that's older. And here you get your instructions, user manual, and there's all the run times there, but I will list them too, and I'm going to do a dark demonstration for you all, and we'll put that over there. USB-C charging, awesome, that's faster. And BRINYTE value added card. Cool. Alright, on here I got that on the polycarbonate cover, and this on top, it says press them together to unlock. Success after blinking. Okay, so let's press together. Blinking. And then press together. Blinking. It's unlocked. Alright. You have your primary and your white and your red. And over here you have your LED bar for power. So let's just turn it on. And that's, whoa, right. Got me right in the eyeballs. One click to turn it off and hold it down and it went right to moon. I guess that's moon. I'm going to call it moon, but it's probably not really moon. It is called low at 10 lumens. That'll last you, so I can point and sort it at the camera. Low will last you 45 hours. Let's go up to the next one. That's mid. Low is 10 lumens. Mid is 105 lumens, and that'll last you 5 hours and 40 minutes. High, let's go with the high. High is, I'm blinded, I can't see, 450 lumens, 2 hours and 10 minutes. And then turbo. There's turbo. Turbo is 1 hour, 25 minutes. And then 1 to turn it off. Then over here you have your second button, secondary white light. And those are, we've got 60 and 15 lumens. 15 lumens will run you 7 hours and 50 minutes. 60 lumens, which is the high of the two, is 2 hours and 30 minutes. And 1 to press to turn it off. Double click to get over to the red. Red is, let's see, the 2. That's the high of the 2, which is 30 lumens. That'll run you 3 hours and 30 minutes. And then 10 lumens, which is low, which is 11 hours and 40 minutes. And then I think we go 1, 2, 3. Then we have auxiliary red SOS 20 lumens for 6 hours and 30 minutes. And 1 to turn it off. And then 1 to turn it back on. High and low to depress. And then double click to get back over to your white. And then hold for your level of white, high and low. 1 click to turn it off. Go back over to the primary light. 1 to turn it on. Hold it down to cycle through. That is the low again at 10 lumens. That's pretty cool. I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to look at the light itself. Light has this unique strap with this cool turnbuckle down here. And when you pull out the band, you got to push down a little bit on this centerpiece right here, and it comes right out. And then to shorten the band, you just crank it down, and there you go. Again, put your fingers right on top and pull right out. That's pretty cool. This is the breathable headband. No silicone grippies in there. And I saw some other guys that said that this is pretty comfortable, so I'm gonna give this a whirl. I'm gonna wear it around the house for like the next hour or so and just geek out on it. This sits in, which is pretty nice. It's nice and light. It's 2.29 ounces all together with the 3 light modes over here, and you have the 2 modes over here, 2 modes over there, plus the SOS. You have 7 lighting modes all together. That's pretty cool. The working voltage, in case you wanted to know, is 2.5 to 4.2 volts. And in case you guys want to know about that, the dimensions on it are I'm going to put it next to these boxes so you can see, 2.37 inches, the lengthwise. Height is 1.12 and width is 1.66 inches. I'll make sure I'll measure all that out for you and verify that. This one here runs 1,000 lumens, and it says +1 + 85 minutes. That's the way they describe it. 200 at level 2, you've got 250 lumens, and it'll run at 98 minutes, 65 lumens and 6 hours, and then 15 lumens at 15 hours, and then 2 lumens for 4.5 days, and then an SOS for 140 minutes. So I'm going to show you all that in the dark because it really doesn't make sense right here in the light to compare them. It's much more interesting in a dark space. And we're going to take the dog for a walk and we'll look at both of these outside. This does not have as far as a throw distance as this one, I believe. This is 138 yards. And this one here, I believe is, what is this one? This one, the beam distance, 328 feet. Okay, so into the dark we go with these 2 lights. The BRINYTE. Here we go into the darkness with these 2 cool lights, and we'll compare and we'll see how they operate at night. Stay tuned. Everybody, we are outside. It is getting dark out. It's a little cold, so I'm going to try to make this quick. We're going to compare the HC01 with the older mini PERUN by OLIGHT. They both max out at 1,000 lumens, and they step down after that. So right now I'm going to turn on the HC01 and it's going to be on low, and this is the main larger light. Okay, so this is the main larger light, and that is low at 10 lumens you're looking at right there. And then we're going to go up to 105 lumens right there. And then we're going to go to 450 right there. Okay, so, and I just went to max, which is 1000, and then it'll step down in a minute. It'll jog down to the 450, and it'll run at that for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So off, we'll go back on, and it'll come back on where we left off at the 450 lumens, and then we'll go down all the way to the 10 lumens so you can see the difference, and then we'll go mid 105, 450, and there's the turbo. Okay, then we're going to turn it off. Now we're going to go over to the secondary light, and that is more of a floody light. Okay, we're going to put that on. That one, there you go. You can barely see it out there. It's very, very floody. Oh no, you can see it pretty good, I think. And that one there is 60. Nope, that's 60 lumens in the auxiliary white light. And this is 15 lumens. So 60, that'll run you 2 hours and 30 minutes out there. And this floodlight right there at 15 lumens will run you 7 hours and 50 minutes. Let's hop over to the red. Double tap for the red, and that is 30 lumens on the high. That'll run you 3 hours and 30 minutes. And 10 lumens on the low, and that'll run you 11 hours and 40 minutes. And back to the white, and we're going to go back over here to the red, and you hit it 3 times for the SOS. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that right there. Nope, that's our strobe, and that's a 450 lumen strobe. Okay, let's double tap again. And we'll go double tap back over to white. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like with both of them on, which I don't know if anybody else has done. This is the high in the secondary light, so that's 60 lumens. And then I'm going to turn on the other light too. And we're going to cycle all the way up through that. And that'll run actually both lights at the same time. And I think it rounds out to be like 510 or 520 lumens. So we'll turn off the secondary light. We'll turn on the big light. We'll go up with the big light. Okay, that's the main lamp. And then we're going to turn on the floodlight. Now the floodlight is on. See, now I have both on, the flood and the spot. Turn off the flood and turn off the spot. Turn on the flood. Flood at the lowest, which is 15 lumens. And 60 lumens on that flood. It looks good. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly show you guys what the PERUN Mini looks like in comparison. So I'm going to turn off the HC01. No, I'm going to turn it off. That's the main beam, and then I'll turn off the flood. And now we're going to go over to the PERUN Mini and just hit that once for on. Right there, that is the lowest setting. Now, I'm going to turn on the PERUN Mini so you can see, and it's going to come on the lowest setting because that's where I left off last time. So here's the low for the PERUN, and the PERUN, I'm looking at my notes, at low, is 15 lumens. And then we have 65 lumens. And then that one there is the 250 and double tap, and that's 1,000. And then it'll quickly step down. It'll step down to 250. Okay, and then so we'll go down, turn it all the way off. Back on. And now I'm going to go hold it down to go down. And now I'm going to turn it off. And now I'm going to hold it down to show you guys what the moon looks like. And moon will last you for 2 days, I believe. There's moon. It's very low. So that's moon on this one. That's last you 2 days. And I'm going to show you what the low on the HC01 looks like now. Okay, so that's the low in the secondary light on the HC01. And that will run you for 7 hours and 50 minutes. Now we can go down to 10 lumens on this, which will go into the main lamp. Okay, so we're going to turn this off. So main lamp on. And now we're going to cycle down and down. So that right there, that spot right there you're looking at is 10 lumens, and that'll run you 45 hours. And that concludes this nighttime playing out here with the NOCTUA HC01 by BRINYTE. Okay, so what I didn't show you guys was this little indicator at night like I promised I would do. I'm just going to turn on the light and I'm going to cover up the bulb so you can see. After we were playing with it outside and then I was using it walking around the house, it's been on and off several times over the past few days, more like a week. Because I've had it and I've not been able to get outside because it's been so windy. It's been terrible audio. Anyway, after all that use and playing with it since I got the light, it's only down 1 mark. That's pretty fantastic. Alright, so to clarify these lights when they go down, and I just showed you that we were down to 3 lights there with 1 out. When we have all 4 lights, we're at 75 to 100%. When we're at 3 lights, we're at 50 to 75%. And when you're down to 2 lights down there, you are at 25 to 50% of power. And then 1 light on is 1 to 25%. That's when you need your recharge for sure. Just wanted to clarify that. Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's pretty informative. I actually was kind of skeptical on this light, but with all the features, and it's so light and it's very, very handy. I would definitely recommend it as a gift. What I didn't show you guys before we go away is the battery compartment, because the battery compartment is unique in the fact that it has the HC01 1200 milliamp battery, but you can just pop this baby out and you can put in, see that, 3 AAAs. So that is a very, very nice feature, and I thought that it's really cool to show you guys that, you know, if this battery dies or something happens to it, swells up or whatever, you don't have to toss out the light. You can just go get 3 AAAs and continue to use the light. The power will go down, but it'll still be useful. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed yourself.